guys, and welcome back to The Groove, episode 15 of season 4. It was a snow day yesterday. We actually did get half of the blizzard we were promised, but I'm glad we got anything because I truly thought we were going to get like 2 inches because every single year they always tell us, oh my god, it's going to be the snowstorm of the century. We're going to get like 80 inches of snow and nobody's going to be able to move for weeks. No class, no work, no nothing. We got like 7 inches, so I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. And my heart goes out to the people in Texas who got slammed and they have no idea what to do. I also think that concept is like kind of funny that like I don't know, cuz I've lived in PA my whole life in like the Philly area, so I'm used to snow. Like I know it's going to happen and I know what to do when it's going to happen, and like everyone around me knows. So it's just kind of funny to think that like people in the same country as me literally have no idea how to handle snow at all, and they're just getting slammed and their pipes are like bursting and like everything else. And it's just like, I don't know, guys, be a little more prepared, I guess. But also it makes sense because like you never would have thought that Texas would get a giant snowstorm, and that adds on to the conversation of climate change and how I don't understand people are still denying it when the state of Texas just got snowed on. But whatever. That's a different conversation. Because I actually did want to talk about a little bit of the things that are going on in the world that are a little sad recently. Not a little sad, but a lot of sad. I know in the past I've kind of talked about things that are controversial that necessarily should not be controversial. I totally just butchered that word, but there are things that should not be up for debate that are up for debate, and I don't understand how this is a pattern that keeps happening. Everyone knows about the issue of ice in our country, and I know that a lot of people feel differently about the ice situation in our country, and once again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak on what I know and what I think, and if you disagree with it, fast forward or turn it off. I don't care. I just feel like I need to talk about these things because I do have a platform, maybe a small platform, but I have one, and I fear I need to use it, especially in these historic times that are happening. There is ice in our country. Everyone knows this. There's no denying it. The presence in Minnesota is terrible, and there is presence in our own neighborhood of Philadelphia. That presence is not nearly as bad as it is in Minnesota and other places, but it is still here. I know that some people believe that ICE being in our country is good and progressive and is getting criminals and illegal immigrants out of our country that are otherwise hurting our country. But on the contrary, others believe that the ICE presence in our country is horrible and it's dangerous and it's hurtful overall. I don't know the full facts of everything. I'm not sitting here acting like I'm the grand boobah who knows every single like scenario that's happening and I know the full truth and nothing but it. I don't know those things. I bet half of the things that I'm receiving on my social media is not true, but me saying that is better than actually sitting there and just believing everything. I look at things and then I go research them a little bit further to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. And it's just funny that some people also consume media that is the opposite views of what I get, and they sit there and say that everything they're seeing is true when it's all coming from the same source, just different opinions. So really none of it is true, guys. And when we start realizing that, that's when we're gonna lock in and wake up. But it's a whole other conversation. The ICE presence in our country, as I view it, has done more harm than good. And it's bad. Like, I don't understand. It's causing a greater divide in the broader view of everything. And in the smaller view of everything, it is killing innocent people and hurting a lot of things. Now, whether this is political or not, this shouldn't be political at all. I just think that this is another social issue that is now becoming a political issue, and I don't understand why that keeps happening, but it's a conversation of wrong versus right, not Republican versus Democrat. Like, it's just good versus evil. Like, I don't understand. Like, I am a person who is against violence in any cause. So opening up my phone and seeing a bloody airbag of someone's face getting shot off is just, it's disgusting, and it makes me really sad. And just to think of these kids who are going through this stuff, and just regular people. I mean, I've seen videos of people, of young boys who were in the military for the United States, full on citizens in the military for the United States, and they were apprehended by ICE and then came out and talked about it. So whether you think that they're out there catching criminals all the time, that's just not true. And there are people coming out and talking about it, and you're turning a blind eye to those stories and the stories of innocent people literally getting shot and killed. I mean, there's videos of people who are getting detained and then yelling for help, saying that I'm a US citizen and this isn't fair. It's just eerie that we're living through this, and that some people literally cannot see that it's bad. I don't know. And I like to keep my mind open and try to see from the other side in times of this, where it's well, maybe there is some good to it, but I really can't find any good to this, truly. It's causing so many issues everywhere, and I just don't understand why people think any of it is good. And it makes me sick to my stomach, low-key, because there's just people getting shot. You have to be on your vigilant, that there's just these men who, mind you, people can just join ICE whenever they want. You have to go through some things, I'm guessing, but I don't know. But you can join ICE if you want to. So it's just kind of regular civilians being a part of this, and they can do whatever they want. They're walking around armed, and they have handcuffs, and they have these big vans, and they can just take people. And if you're sitting here saying that people are not being detained because of what they look like, you're wrong. There are so many people. I don't know, I forget the boy's name, but he was literally in the military, and he's not white, and he was detained. And for a few days. And it's just crazy. And there's a lot of people who are actual US citizens, fully went through the legal process and everything, and they're getting detained. I don't know. It's just awful, I think. And I felt like I need to talk about it because I keep getting TikToks about this stuff as of recent, but they're not even telling me information. They're just showing bad things. And I don't know. I just don't think that walking on the street, you can point at someone and be like, that's a criminal, we need to get them out of our country. I think that's crazy. And it's just insane, because I'm not going to be able to walk on the street and figure out who's a criminal around me. I'm going to have no idea. Right? But that's what we're allowing them to do. Or our government. I'm sorry. Not us. But I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy to me that this is happening, and I can't believe I'm living in it. I literally can't believe I'm living in this world every day. But it's whatever. It's not whatever. It's horrible, and I feel like I need to talk about it because I don't know what else to do. It's just everything's kind of blowing up, and everyone's like, what do we do? And I really don't know. But I'm just gonna, when I feel the need to talk about something, I'm gonna talk about it. So that's what I just did. But anyways, we're gonna bring up the mood a little bit by listening to some legit tunes. We're gonna listen to Oceans by Narani. I found this song I think 2 years ago now. Oh my god. 2 years ago. That's crazy. This song is beautiful. I love it. And we're gonna listen to it, kind of lighten the mood a little bit. And then we're gonna listen to Exit by Eelman. Sorry. Also a really good song. I think I found it around the same time. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I just remember it was really good, so we're gonna listen to that. And then Dream On by Brian Hill and the Layabouts, also a banger. So I hope you guys like these songs. And here we go.
So I just step up to that table, kill a little love.
And once again, that was Oceans by Narani, Exit by Eelman, and Dream On by Brian Hill and the Layabouts. I'm going to show you guys something today. It's a little show and tell. But this is a scene adjacent person, Hugh Hinton's wonderful girlfriend, Paige. She developed this mascara that I'm currently wearing on my face. Look at this. Ready? Oh, smudge proof. Wait, hold on. I'm really bad at showing this, but it's smudge proof. You literally nothing on my fingers, nothing on my face, nothing. Completely smudge proof. It's also tubing, which I don't really know what that means, but for those of you who care, it's tubing. And also, all I need to do is get water, put it on my face, and then rub my eyelashes. Mascara comes off immediately. But if I go swimming and I don't touch my eyes, it stays on. It's waterproof unless you rub it off. It's so crazy how good this mascara is. And I'm not getting sponsored for this, and I don't want to get sponsored for this because I just care about how good this mascara is. I know Paige, not greatly, but I've met her a few times. She's a wonderful person. She's really cool. She's developed this, and she started developing this mascara in college, I think. And she's just making TikToks about it and stuff, and telling people, hey, you can do this with my mascara, and this is how it works. And it is sustainable. It's reusable, and it's recyclable, which means the same thing as sustainable. But I just said it that way. This is it, though. I have it right here. It's called Air Cosmetics mascara. It's so cool. Basically, what you do with it is I forgot. I don't have the box. The box is at my house, not in my dorm. But basically, it comes with mascara pods that are hand rolled by women, 'cause it's an all women company, if that's how you say that. But basically it comes with these little mascara pods that are hand rolled, and you put them in the tube, and then at the top here, but it also comes with a separate one. Oh my god, this is really hard to do with my microphone. Whatever. Oh, up here is a dissolving solution at the top. And what you do is you put that in the aluminum thing with your tablets, and then you stir them up and mix them up, and then until it's the consistency that you want. And then you have mascara. Now, the best thing about this is that you can clean this out when you're done and buy new pods or tablets, whatever you want to call them, and make more mascara. And it's that simple. I think the whole kit originally on TikTok Shop was $35, and then the refills are $15. And look at it. It's so cute. It has, I don't know if it's going to focus. Probably not. But anyways, it has a little leaf thing that's gold, and it's green, and it also has this squishy thing at the top for when you're putting the mascara on. It's amazing. And it's all women-owned, run company. And it's beautiful. It's helping the planet, and it's good mascara. That's the best part about this, is that it's actually good. mascara. Like, I wear this all the time. I get complimented on it all the time. People are like, oh my God, your eyelashes look so good. I love your mascara. You're wearing fake lashes. I'm like, no. No, I'm not wearing fake lashes. I'm actually wearing this amazing mascara. Let me tell you about it. And it's so good. So I just wanted to, like, shout that out because I think it's awesome. And we're going to listen to some songs now. But I think you guys should go get this while you're listening to these songs that play for 5 seconds because of copyright. But we're going to listen to Take Me Back to California by Sun and the Saint. Banger. And then Dolphin Trainer by Frank Einstein. Really good song. And Lavender by the Park Sitters. So I hope you guys enjoy these next 3 songs. And here we go.
Live that West Coast way. Always gonna be my wife. Why she was beautiful and smart. He's a home. Tell me about the summer you met.
And once again, that was Take Me Back to California by Sun and the Saints, Dolphin Trainer by Frank Einstein, and Lavender by the Park Sitters. Hope you guys like those songs because I sure do. Also, I did want to preface the fact that I do play songs for 5 seconds. It's because of copyright. If I play them for longer than 5 seconds, I did a test run. I did 30 seconds, cut off. 10 seconds, cut off. 5 seconds, ding, 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 we're good. I'm even thinking about just cutting out the part where I play the songs at all and just talk about the songs. I don't know. Stay tuned for the possible rebrand in the future. We'll talk about that at a later date. But basically, I want to talk about nostalgia and going back to 2016 as the new trend is. I miss 2016 so bad that it, like, hurts my heart. Like, genuinely, it hurts my soul. 2016 was such a good ass year. I think that was the last year everyone was happy. I think that was the last year there was no issues in the world that we knew of and were, like, very loud. I just think it was an awesome summer. Drake was at peak. Everyone had, like, iPhone 4s. And no one cared about how big your phone was or whatever. I don't remember if Musical.ly was a thing. I'm sure it was. I was in middle school at this point in time. I think I was in sixth grade. Yeah, crazy. 6th grade, 2016. That might actually be wrong. I don't remember. I can't do math right now. But I'm pretty sure I was in 6th grade. It was just an awesome year. Like, I don't know why. I think everyone had those pink iPhones and, like, the yellow iPhones, and it was just peak living. Everyone was carefree. Kids were still playing outside. Snapchat was, like, the number one thing on the planet. Snapchat is so awful. That app is terrible. And I remember my mom, like, I would be sending streaks back in the day, and, like, if I got grounded, I would tell someone else, here's my login, keep my streaks. And my mom was like, this is the dumbest thing in the world. And I was like, no, this is giving me social status in school because I have streaks with people. Like, when you got a streak with, like, one of the popular boys or girls in your grade, oh my God, you've reached peak status, like, social status. Like, if you had a streak with someone, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I have a streak with this person. Especially if you had a crush on someone and you had a streak with them. Oh my God. That just opened the floodgates. Because then you could text them, like, in between just black screens with an S on it. You could be like, oh my God, hey. And then you could start a conversation. And that's, like, actually, this is so embarrassing. But that was, like, partially how me and my boyfriend started talking in high school. Like, my ex-boyfriend, sorry. Me and my ex-boyfriend started talking in high school. That's so funny. Oh. That is so funny. It was because one day one of us felt brave and started Snapchatting the other person actual words. And then we, like, started dating in high school. That's so funny. That is so funny. Ew, we were so stupid. Such simple creatures. Can we talk about that? Also, in 2016, I got a video on TikTok today, and I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about this phenomena. man buns. Like the hipster man bun guy with like the 5 o'clock shadow beard. Where did that go? Flannels, weird scarf, total weirdo. Skinny jeans, long boots, like coming up right below the calf. That type of man, where did he go? Not saying I want him back. He kind of scares me. But that was like a huge phenomena back in the day. It was like, oh, hipster man bun. Here comes hipster man bun riding his hoverboard to go to get his Starbucks coffee. Like, are we kidding? That was real. That was real. Hipster man bun riding his hoverboard down the streets of LA to go get a lavender matcha at Starbucks. No, actually, lavender matchas weren't even a thing yet. He was probably getting a sugar cookie latte. Something stupid like that. Extra cream, extra sugar. Like, he was a little fruity. But every woman was obsessed with him. Like, all of the millennials loved that type of man. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I mean, like, I think Rhett from Rhett and Link actually had that look, like, for a little bit. Like, the man bun thing. But he was, like, lumberjack version. Like, I'm talking about, like, hipster version. Like, they were really, I don't know why, but that aesthetic of man really just rubs me the wrong way. Like, they scare me. Like, if I saw them, I would be like, you're somehow a creep, and I just don't know how, but I'm gonna prove it. Like, you're a creep. But yeah, I kind of miss that being a problem, because I remember my dad would like make fun of man buns hella, like, all the time. And it's just so funny. I'm so glad it's gone. I mean, there's obviously some people who are still like, no, my man bun is my man bun, and this is it. But like, most people are not. They're not about the man bun anymore, and thank God, because those things were weird. But anyways, we're gonna listen to some new songs that are not from 2016, but I just thought 2016 was a fun era to talk about. So we're gonna listen to "Drug Dealer" by Dima Zauchinski, yes, and "It's Been a While" by Gurns. I hope you guys enjoy these next two songs, and here we go. And once again, that was "Drug Dealer" by Dima Zauchinski, and "It's Been a While" by Gurns. Yeah, if you're new here, if you're new here, this is the dad portion of the show where I give my dad a little window of time because he introduced me to Red Hot Chili Peppers, which started this whole run of me loving music and everything else. So, what we do is we start with a dad joke that's usually hilarious and makes you laugh for hours, and then we listen to a dad jam. So, here's a dad joke first. What do you do if you're afraid of elevators? Take steps to avoid them. Good one, hilarious. And then now it's time for the dad jam. Usually my dad has a little story behind his dad jams, but he doesn't have one today, and that's fine. But we are going to listen to "Couldn't Get It Right" by Climax Blues Band. I personally have never heard this song. I've never heard of this band. But I'm guessing it's good because my dad sent it. So we're going to listen to it, and I hope you guys enjoy this dad jam. And here we go.
So I hit the road and made my getaway.
And once again, that was Climax by Blues Band. I forget what their name is. I closed out of Spotify and I'm not opening it back up. But yeah, that was today's Couldn't Get It Right by Climax Blues Band. Sorry, that's what it's called. But yeah, that's it for the songs today. I am gonna tell you guys that I watched Radio Rebel yesterday and it kind of inspired me, I'm not even gonna lie. She's my idol. I'm gonna pick up her way of promoting rebellion and just being awesome and cool. I'm gonna start wearing beanies and braiding my hair to the side and going like this. all the time. Um, I'm gonna make a morp. I'm gonna make a morp at Thomas Jefferson University. And get everyone to listen to my podcast. Like literally everyone on the planet is gonna listen to my podcast, and they're all gonna be like, "Oh my god, we have to wear red tomorrow for Radio Rebel. We have to." We have to have a dance off at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. in the middle of class because Radio Rebel told us to. I'm not even kidding. That movie was the worst thing I've ever seen yesterday, and I loved every second of it. Yeah, it was just, I was watching it and I was like, low key, guys, am I cringe? Like, am I cringe for having this podcast? Is this bad? Because I don't even know I don't know who listens. I don't think anyone listens. And then when I find out people listen to it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of embarrassing. Because, like, I'm just yapping. Like, why are you listening to me? I'm just yapping. But whatever. But yeah, Radio Rebel's my idol now. She makes me want to be who I am and not care about anything. Yeah. But anyways, it's time for the final announcements of shows that are coming up this week and in the future anytime. Up first, this one is literally in June, so it's not this week. Just Surrender, 20 years of These Streets Could Talk continues. On June 5th, they play at the Foundry. Don't know what time. And they have 2 other shows in Boston and Hartford, Connecticut. So if you know Just Surrendered, check them out. And then we have in Phoenixville the punk rock flea market with Valentine's Day shopping spectacular, Saturday, January 31st, 1 to 6 p.m. This was rescheduled for snow. And yeah, they're going to have live DJs, there's no cover, and some amazing vendors. So get on down there and check that out. Then we have The Flood, All Ends Lead to You, 1 Madison Park, Cats on Mushrooms, Mount Cloud Collective on the 31st of January, and it is $5 to $10. Then we have WXPN welcomes Greg Freeman with music support from Colomb, I think. Columb. I don't know if that's a G or a C. I'm really sorry. But that'll be at Yuki Club on January 27th at 7:30 with 4333 Collective. And then we also have Colleen Green with Cassie Ramone and Jess Erlweiler, live at Philly Style Pizza on January 30th at 7 p.m. All ages, also 4333. And Treasure Paris, Boy Named Sue, and Lower Coaster and At Night at 7 p.m. Friday, January 30th at Ortlieb's. And this is also 4333. So, get out there, support the bands, have a great time. Hopefully it's not that cold. I think it will be very cold because January and February are low-key the worst months of the winter. And I was born in February, so yeah, don't hate on it too much. But yeah, hopefully it's not too cold and you guys can get out there and have some fun at shows and meet some people and be awesome, like always. And yeah, that's the end of the show. I hope you guys are enjoying your snow day. Go sledding, drink hot chocolate, and yeah, just be whimsical and enjoy your inner child while you can. And always remember to stay groovy.